Hi everyone, welcome to Imperial Gardens 12 box 1718 Series 1 case break number 712. I'm just going to unplug that for a second so it stops blinking there. So just before we get rolling on the break here, go to our current day and time. It's currently Wednesday, November 15th at 8:36 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and Wednesday, November 15th at 11:36 p.m. Eastern Time. We are live on Breakers, live on YouTube, and of course, that has a restaurant break site. Commissioner up there. That's what we've got scheduled for this weekend here. And team purchases tonight. The Ducks belongs to Carvo, Coyotes Chab Fran, Bruins 8948 Grant, Sabres Tamar Stone, Flames Carvo. The Hurricanes is TDH The Blackhawks is Tamar Stone, Avalanche Van Hockey Fan, Blue Jackets Tamar, Stars Carvo. The Red Wings Modi Gang, Oilers is WSHCPTLS, Panthers Carvo, Golden Knights is Bria Featherstone, Kings is King Titan, the Wild is Carvo, the Canadiens Lee 2401, Predators Carvo, Devils is Elko, Islanders is Brytown, Rangers Carvo, Centers Billy Bass, the Flyers Goobies, Penguins Elko, the Sharks is John Rowe, Blues Tamar Stone, Lightning's Bria Featherstone, the Leafs is Ari Potvy, Canucks is Super Clint, Capital is Carvo, and the Jets is God of War. So here we go, everybody. So I guess I'll start the first box off, and then Ronnie comes on in. Help us out with that. And just give a sec here. Charging the laptop there. So our case number for tonight is going to be 6766. Oh, shit. Sorry. That is sealed. So here we go, everybody. I'll start the first box, and then as soon as Ronnie gets a minute here, he'll pop on down and help us with the rest there. And empty on the other camera. So we'll start with this one. So we can still see everything in that other camera right there. So here we go. Grab one of the boxes in the center there. So that's just advertisement. So for anybody that hasn't done any Series 1 or SPA breaks before with us, we are going to spend a few minutes here opening all the packs, and then we'll go through everything in the case here. I'll just take that box kind of. I'll just do this box and then you start the second one. And obviously tomorrow night we do have Series 1 again for anybody interested in that. And I will be careful again with our Day with the Cup, Ceremony Puck Drop, and the second 6. Inserts. I'll just wait till I pick them up all at once, Ron. Just pick them off at once, dude.
I'm bored.
Oh, just wait. Okay. So here we go, guys. So box number 1. So we start off with a Shining Stars of Victor Arvidsson. Going out to the Predators. Seems like we got a lot more room than before.
It's because we You stacked them all like that.
We have a Centennial standouts of Timu Solani for the pre-96 Jets team, which relocated to Arizona. So that is going out to the Coyotes. We have a Upper Deck game jersey of David Pasternak going out to the Bruins. We have a UD portrait of Tyson Joss for the Avalanche. And a Young Guns going out to the Canucks of Brock Besser. Start there. Going out to Clint.
What a story he's been this year.
And a UD canvas for the Edmonton Oilers of Kaylor Yamamoto. Kaylor Yamamoto for the Oilers. We have a Centennial standouts of Claude Giroux. Shining Stars for the Predators of Ryan Johansson. We have a UD portrait for the Edmonton Oilers of Leon Draisaitl. So let's just say checklist there. We have a Young Guns for the Pittsburgh Penguins of Carter Rowney. Grand Prairie's finest. Grand Prairie's hometown boy here. We got a UD canvas of Elias Lindholm for the Hurricane. Then we have a Shining Stars of Alex Ovechkin. Why does it keep charging? It keeps saying it's charging and then
I'm not sure.
And it's not.
I'm not sure.
Charging properly. Yeah, we'll just start charging it when it gets really low. Got UD portraits of Ryan Hoffman.
I'm trying now. Maybe it wasn't plugged in all the way.
Got a Shining Stars of Jeff Carter for the LA Kings. So it keeps going plugged in, and then it's not doing anything. We got a UD canvas of Ryan Hartman for Chicago. Oh, just who cares?
The bar's too far.
Huh? Have a Young Guns of John Hayden for the Chicago Blackhawks. I'll just plug it in when it gets really low. Got a Centennial standouts of Paul Coffey for the Oilers. Yeah, and we have a Young Guns for the Capitals of Nathan Walker. Last stack of box number 1 here. And a Centennial standouts of Patrick Kane for the Blackhawks. And a UD canvas of Mikko Rantanen. And a Young Guns of Alex DeBrincat. For the Blackhawks. And we have a UD Portraits exclusive version, 23 of 25 of Sean Couturier. Going out to the Flyers. The Centennial standouts of Steven Stamkos. And a Young Guns for Calgary of John Gillis. For the Flames. And a UD portrait of Nazem Kadri for Toronto. On to box number 2. We have a Shining Stars of Max Pacioretty. So that's the red version. Get a UD canvas for Toronto of Austin Matthews. Nice St. Patrick's Day jerseys there. And a Young Guns for the Vegas Golden Knights of Alex Tuck. So a very good rookie campaign this year. And a Young Guns of Lucas Walmark Hurricane. And a UD canvas for the St. Louis Blues of Alex Pietrangelo. And a Centennial standouts of Pat LaFontaine. UD portraits for the St. Louis Blues of Vladimir Tarasenko. And a Young Guns of Philip Hito. I guess that's how the proper way of saying his name. Philip Hito. For the Rangers. Spent a little bit of time last night YouTubing all these players' names. And a Centennial standouts of Brett Hall. And a UD portrait of Ryan Getzlaf. Going out to the Ducks. Don't even bother sorting them yet. We have a Shining Stars of Nikolai Ehlers for the Jets. Ronnie's trying to be efficient. We have a Centennial standouts of Henrik Lundqvist. We have a Shining Stars of Sidney Crosby. UD portraits for the Minnesota Wild, Devin Dubnyk. And a Young Guns of Yanni Kukkonen, the Carolina Hurricane. And a Centennial standouts of Corey Perry for the Ducks. And Young Guns for the Buffalo Sabres of Alex Nylander. And a Centennial standouts of Wayne Gretzky. Going out to the LA Kings on this one. And a Upper Deck game jersey of Christian Dvorak for the Coyotes. We have a UD portraits of Jakub Voracek. Out to the Flyers. And a Upper Deck exclusives of Brent Seabrook, 31 out of 100. Yeah, that's fine. And a Young Guns for the Washington Capitals of Riley Barber. That's the regular one. And we have a Young Guns canvas of Logan Brown for the Senators. And a UD canvas of Paul Byron for the Montreal Canadiens. And a Shining Stars of Connor McDavid. This. Just give me 1 minute here, guys. These cards. Shipping box. So on to box number 3. So we have a Shining Stars of Alex Lindbergh, the Blue Jackets, the red version. We have a UD canvas of Shea Weber. We got Young Guns of Will Butcher, the New Jersey Devils. UD portraits for the Oilers of Connor McDavid. We have a Shining Stars of Alex Ovechkin for the Capitals. We have a UD canvas of Patrick Laine. Going out to the new Winnipeg Jets. We're in that old one. We have a UD portrait of Matt Tkachuk for the Flames. And a Young Guns of CJ Smith for the Buffalo Sabres. Centennial standouts of Mike Modano for the Dallas Stars. And a Young Guns of Robert Haig going out to the Philadelphia Flyers. Just give me 1 second here, guys. Hey, Mikey. Oop, sorry. And our next one is a UD canvas of Mark Evervasic going out to the San Jose Sharks. We have a Shining Stars of John Gibson for the Ducks. We got Young Guns for the Islanders of Josh Hosang. UD portrait of Devin Dubnyk going out to the Wild again. And Upper Deck Game Used jersey of Jonathan Quick for the LA Kings. Centennial standouts of Sil Apps. Sil Apps for the Leafs. Shining Stars, Jeff Carter for the Kings. And a Centennial standouts of Martin Brodeur for the Devils. And a UD canvas for the Panthers of Vincent Trocheck. Well, who cares? You don't need to make it all straight and perfect. You got, oh, I won't. We got Young Guns of Adrian Kemp for the LA Kings. Got a Centennial standouts of Vladimir Tarasenko, the St. Louis Blues. And a Young Guns for the Senators of Alex Fermenton. UD portraits of Mikko Rantanen for the Avalanche. Also, if you're soaring, just be careful with a lot of the portraits because some of them I have to double check them too. Got Centennial standouts of Bobby Hall, the Blackhawks. So box number 4. We have a Shining Stars of Sergei Bobrovsky. Oops, the Blue Jackets. We hit Besser in the first box already. UD portrait of Max Pacioretty for the Canadiens. And a UD exclusives of Max Domi, number 62 of 100. And a Young Guns of Jake Dotchin. So, right there for the Lightning. Got a Centennial standouts of Patrick Waugh for the Canadiens. Young Guns of Andreas Borgman for the Maple Leafs. UD canvas for the Blue Jackets of Brendan Dubinsky. Young Guns of Marcus Sorensen for the Sharks. Centennial standouts of Larry Robinson for the Canadiens. And a Young Guns of Pierre-Luc Dubois for the Columbus Blue Jackets. And a UD canvas of Brent Burns to the Sharks. Don't push them so close, because when I grab the other stack, I almost have to take them off camera when you push it all the way to the side. Got a Centennial standouts of Phil Esposito for the Bruins. UD portrait of Brock Besser for the Canucks. UD portrait of Patrick Laine for the Jets. Just right there. And we have a acetate base of Teuvo Teravainen going out to the Hurricane. We have a Centennial standouts for the Rangers on this one. Wayne Gretzky. Sometimes you get two of those, Mikey. We got a Shining Stars of James Van Riemsdyk. UD canvas of Jonathan Taves for the Blackhawks. Young Guns of Nicholas Cordelis for the Anaheim Ducks.
Seem to have short printed Nico Hischier.
Yeah. And a Young Guns for the Maple Leafs of Kelly Rosen for the Maple Leafs. And a UD canvas of Connor McDavid for the Oilers. Base. Shining Stars red of Jeff Carter for the LA Kings. We have a Centennial standouts of Braden Holtby for the Capitals. We have a Shining Stars of Sidney Crosby. UD portraits of Brad Marchand for the Boston Bruins. Nice. Stack here. We got Young Guns of Ian McCoshen for the Florida Panthers. UD portraits of Carey Price from Montreal. We got a Shining Stars of Austin Matthews. Centennial standouts of Jean Bellevue for the Montreal Canadiens. Young Guns for the Calgary Flames of John Gillis for the Flames. UD portraits of JT Miller for the Rangers. And we have a Upper Deck game jersey from Minnesota of Eric Stahl. We have a Centennial standouts of Austin Matthews. We have a Shining Stars red of Ryan Johansson for the Predators. And a UD canvas of Jimmy Vesey, the Rangers. We have a Shining Stars of Brad Marchand, the Boston Bruins. We have a UD canvas of Troy Stetcher going out to the Canucks. Okay, can you plug in my thing? Let's hope that's not my... I was hoping it's that Charger card. We got a Young Guns of John Hayden for the Blackhawks. We have a Centennial Standouts of... got 2 hits there. Centennial Standouts of Mark Messier. And right behind is a high gloss Young Gun for the Capitals of Riley Barber. Number 4 of 10. Nice hit there for the Capitals. The high gloss Riley Barber. And that is going out to Carvel. Going out to Rui. Nice hit there, Rui. And a Young Guns of Victor Met.
Is it charging?
Meti, I think is how you say it. Yep. It's not on charging, which is good. UD canvas of Jonathan Quick for the Kings. Damn. 1 break 2. Hey there, T. Stoney. 1 break too late there. Just the wrong case for the wrong break. Carey Price, Shining Stars for the Canadiens. UD portrait of Erik Karlsson, the Senators. Young Guns for the Avalanche of Alex Kerfoot. And we have a UD portraits of Jonathan Taves. Am I missing something here? There's just quite a few base cards. Oh, there we go. Got a Centennial Standouts of Roberto Luongo for the Panthers. UD canvas of Ryan Spooner for the Boston Bruins. And Young Guns for the Edmonton Oilers of Kailer Yamamoto. Fortunately got sent back down to the WHL there. And a Brent Burns Centennial Standouts for the Sharks.
Carter Rowney injured?
Yep. You got a Shining Stars of Nicholas Backstrom. Oops. For the Capitals. UD Canvas Young Guns for the Vegas Golden Knights of Alex Tuck. We got a Young Guns of Jacob Forsbacka Carlson for the Boston Bruins. UD portraits of Evgeny Malkin. Upper Deck game jersey of Alexander Barkov for the Panthers. The Centennial Standouts of Mike Bossy for the Islanders. Shining Stars of Victor Arvidsson for the Preds. Centennial Standouts, wrapping them up. We got a Wayne Gretzky for the St. Louis Blues. Or sorry, for the Edmonton Oilers. We just haven't hit the Oilers version, or the St. Louis Blues version of Gretzky. Got a Shining Stars red of Victor Arvidsson. And a UD canvas of Cam Talbot for the Oilers. And a Young Guns for the St. Louis Blues of Vince Dunn. Got a Adam Henrique for the Devils. We have a UD Portraits of Taylor Hall for the Devils. We got a Centennial Standouts of Carey Price. We have a Young Guns of Johnny Brzezinski for the Kings. There goes the base cards. We have a Centennial Standouts of Yari Curry for the Oilers. Young Guns of Logan Brown for the Senators. UD Canvas of Mikael Backlund for the Flames. Shining Stars of Connor McDavid. UD Portraits of Leon Draisaitl for the Oilers. And a Young Guns of Gabriel Carlson going out to the Blue Jackets. And we're going to have something nice coming up right in the front of the stack of this one. We have a Centennial Puck Drops autograph of Phil Housley.
That is 1 in 16,000.
Yeah, very nice hit there. And let's see what team that one is going out. No. So he was doing that puck drop at the St. Paul's. At that game he never played for the Wild. So we're gonna have to double check to see what team Phil Housley's most regular season games played was with. Pretty sure it's the old Jets or the Sabres franchise. So I'll double check that. It just has the NHL logo on it. We have a UD portrait of Ryan McDonough for the Rangers. Got a Centennial Standouts, Patrick Laine. Yeah, their corporate position doesn't count. We got a UD Canvas of Brad Marchand for the Boston Bruins. And a Young Guns of Jake DeBrusk for the Boston Bruins.
Still no Nico and... I know you got Carter around here. What else are we missing? Nolan Patrick Thomas.
Just give me 1 second here, guys. I'm going to quickly just look up Phil Housley just so we can properly name off what team he's going to belong to. Check NHL.com. Give me 1 second here, guys. I'm just going to quickly just double check this one. So they played 608 games with the Sabres. Sabres, make sure no two stinks. 608 and yeah. One is going out to the Buffalo Sabres. So that Phil Housley is Buffalo. Going out to Tamar Stone. That is going out to you there, T. Stoney. So Phil Housley is retired. There's no team logo on it, and most regular season games played is Buffalo. Congrats there, T. Stoney. And the Jets was a close second to the high 200s.
400.
Yeah, we got a Sidney Crosby Shining Stars Red for the Penguins. Nice hit there, T. We got a UD Canvas of Alex Burrows for the Senators. And those are very tough hits. We got Young Guns of Andreas Borgman for the Maple Leafs. We have a UD Portrait of Eric Stahl for the Wild. Shining Stars for the Devils of Taylor Hall. UD Canvas of Franz Nielsen for Detroit. So Mr. Franz is for the Red Wings. UD Portraits rookie of Clayton Keller. Nice to get one of his canvas if possible. And we got a Young Guns of Callie Rawson for the Maple Leafs. We got a Centennial Standouts of Ryan Getzlaff for the Ducks. Young Guns for the Boston Bruins of Charlie McAvoy. And we have a Clear Cut Superstars acetate of Leon Draisaitl going out to the Oilers. Leon, and that is going out to WSHCP. And we have a UD Canvas of Sergei Bobrovsky for the Blue Jackets. And a Shining Stars of Devin Dubnyk. We get a UD Canvas of Jakub Slavin for the Hurricane. Centennial Standouts of Daniel Sedin for the Canucks. Young Guns for the Blue Jackets of Pierre-Luc Dubois. UD Portraits of Mikko Rantanen for the Avalanche. We got a Upper Deck game jersey of Frederick Anderson for the Leafs. We have a Centennial Standouts of Jean Beliveau. Looks like he has two different variations. So there must be one of the first ones we hit must have been the SP one. There's no point in rushing to keep doing that, dude.
You want to do it?
I don't care. The Shining Stars of Nicholas Backstrom for the Capitals. You have a Centennial Standouts of Borje Salmon. And a Young Guns of Jake Dotchin for the Lightning. Base. Also a stack on this one. Centennial Standouts of Red Kelly for the Red Wings. And Young Guns for the Devils of Nico Hischier. Going out to Rob. And a UD Portraits of Josh Hosang for the Islanders. Base. On to our next box. UD Portraits of Gustav Nyquist for the Red Wings. And a Young Guns for the Calgary Flames of Rasmus Anderson. Centennial Standouts of Marcel Dion for the Kings. Got a Shining Superstars of Henrik Zetterberg. UD Canvas of Mikko Koivu for the Wild. I think this battery pack sucks, man.
Well, it's not like I just have a choice for another one.
We have a Centennial Standouts of Charlie Conacher for the Leafs. See, it's not doing anything right now. We got a Young Guns of Ivan Barbashev for the St. Louis Blues. We have a UD Portraits of Sergei Bobrovsky.
Some of these battery packs don't have that voltage if you keep doing a bunch of stuff on one computer.
And we have a acetate base of Michael Grabner, the Rangers.
It's working fine on mine.
We have a Centennial Standouts of Daryl Sittler. Sorry, this other charger pack isn't cooperating very well. We have a Young Guns checklist, which will be random between the Devils and Canucks, unless we get a second one. Each team will just get one. Give me 1 second here. I don't know what's going on with this stupid charger pack. Just give me a second here, guys. Let's see what happens. Sorry, just give me 1 minute. I'm just gonna finish this box here, and then hopefully this. Let's keep doing that. We have a UD Canvas of Tyler Seguin for the Stars. I tried to plug into the power bar already.
I did.
We got a Brain Holtby for the Capitals.
Your thing's using up too much juice.
We have a Young Guns of Hayden Fleury for the Hurricane. We have a UD Portraits of Nazem Kadri for Toronto. Shining Stars of Mark Scheifele. And a Centennial Standouts of Dennis Potvin for the Islanders. Yeah, this other power pack can't handle the charge, I don't know why. Young Guns of Jack Roslovic. UD Canvas of Chris Letang for the Penguins. We have a UD Canvas of Taylor Hall for the Devils. And a Shining Stars of Mark Scheifele. And a Centennial Standouts of Sale Apps. Looks like another variation going out to the Leafs. And a Young Guns for the Red Wings of Evgeny Svechnikov. And a UD Portraits of Mike Hoffman out to the Senators. And base. And I'm just going to finish up this one pack here that Ronnie already opened. We're going to see what we can figure out. Centennial Standouts of Connor McDavid. And base. So just give me a second here, guys. Let's see how we can. I don't know how that's too much pressure. Just give me 1 second here, guys. this charge for whatever reason. Let's do that box on the table there and hopefully it stops doing that. No. Sorry about that, guys. You grab my charger? There, sorry. You got the real juiced up one.
There. Couldn't even go through everything.
Yeah, I think that went, yeah.
Streaming takes way too much juice.
Stream on 2 minutes. Alright. Alright, hopefully that's gonna be it of that. So I'll finish ripping this stack here, guys. Sorry about that. Didn't want the stream to die on us. Battery pack that we were using upstairs earlier. Yeah, quite a bit there. Goes down. So you got 2 webcams, double streams happening, and the recording as well. Computer's gonna overheat. Alright. Sorry guys, finish up this box. And it looks like our freeze stop go or freezing is done. Got UD canvas of Evander Kane going out to the Buffalo Sabres. Got Young Guns for the Boston Bruins of Anders Bjork for the Boston Bruins. And a Centennial Standouts of Joe Sakic. That's for the Avalanche. We have a Centennial Standouts of Duncan Keith for the Blackhawks. Young Guns for the Avalanche of Tyson Joss. UD Portraits of Ryan Getzlaff. We got a UD Canvas Young Gun of Alex Nylander for the Sabres. We have a Shining Stars of Alex Winberg for the Blue Jackets. UD Portrait of Jakub Voracek for the Flyers. We have a Young Guns of Taggy Thompson for the St. Louis Blues, and a Upper Deck Young Guns exclusives for the Maple Leafs of Andreas Borgman, number 30 of 100. Andreas Borgman. And a UD Canvas of Sean Couturier for the Flyers. And a Shining Stars Red of Brad Marchand for the Boston Bruins. Shining Stars of Ryan Johansson for the Predators. UD Canvas of Anthony Mantha for the Red Wings. Young Guns for the Predators of Vlaslav Kamenev for the Preds. We have a Centennial Standouts for the Penguins of Jaromir Jagr. And a Young Guns of Christian Fischer for the Coyotes. UD Portraits for the Islanders of Josh Hosang. We have a Centennial Standouts of Patrice Bergeron. We have a Shining Stars of Johnny Gaudreau. Going up to the Flames. We have a Centennial Standouts of Bobby Orr. Those are one of those moment ones. And we have a Upper Deck game jersey of Cam Ward for the Hurricane. And a UD portrait of Vincent Trocheck for the Panthers. And a Young Guns of Travis Sanheim for the Philadelphia Flyers. Base. We have a Centennial Standouts of Bobby Orr for the Boston Bruins. UD Portraits of Hampus Lindholm. Get a Young Guns of Samuel Morin for the Philadelphia Flyers. Centennial Standouts of Bobby Orr for the Boston Bruins. We have a Shining Stars of Tyler Seguin. UD Canvas for the Flyers of Claude Giroux. And Young Guns for the Canucks of Brock Besser. 2 Brocks in the case already. That one's going out to Clint. And a Young Guns canvas of Tiggy Thompson. St. Louis. And a Young Guns for the Dallas Stars of Denis Gurianov for the Stars. UD Portraits of Vladimir Tarasenko. And we have a Series 1 checklist acetate. Looks like Marc-Andre Fleury, and I think that's Jake McCabe, I believe. Or, sorry, Braden McNabb. Braden McNabb. I knew it was a defenseman from the Kings there before. Braden McNabb. My bad. He didn't do very much for the Kings. He played for us. We have a Centennial Standouts of Mario Lemieux. UD Portraits rookie of Clayton Keller. Second one of these. That's for the Coyotes. And a Young Guns of Alex DeBrincat. DeBrincat for the Blackhawks. Centennial Standouts of Zdeno Chara for the Bruins. We have a Shining Stars red of Cam Talbot for the Oilers. UD canvas of Alec Martinez for the Kings. have a Shining Stars of Mikael Granlund. Oh. Sorry, these are just the base cards. And a UD canvas for Chicago of Duncan Keith. And a Young Guns for the Pittsburgh Penguins of Carter Rowney. Another. Too bad I can't say Grand Prairie exclusive. Don't have them under contract, unfortunately. Got a Centennial standout, so Chris Chelios. We have a Shining Superstars of Max Pacioretty. UD Portraits for the Wild of Eric Stahl. And a Young Guns for the Capitals of Nathan Walker. Checklist on this one. We have a UD Portraits of Rasmus Ristline for the Buffalo Sabres. Young Guns of Jakob Forsbacka Karlsson for the Boston Bruins. Got a Centennial standouts of Joe Sakic for the Avalanche. And a Young Guns of Alex Kerfoot for the Avs. And a Signature Sensations for the Blue Jackets of Boone Jenner. Another auto. That one is going out to...
Careful lifting some of these cards.
Going out to Tamar Stone.
One of these things got caught in everything.
Got both the autos. Normally just one per case to get both. The UD Canvas of Mike Hoffman.
You got both?
Yeah, both autos in the case. A Centennial standouts of Ray Bork. And Young Guns of Ian McCoshen for the Panthers. And a Centennial standouts of Maurice Richard. Going on to the Habs. It'll be the last one tomorrow for until I think Monday again, and we'll start some more up again. Young Guns of Gabriel Carlson. Doing these breaks. Oh, you leave on Tuesday.
Who's there Wednesday?
We got a UD Canvas of Mike Green for the Red Wings. Yep. And a Shining Stars of Tuukka Rask for the Boston Bruins. We have a UD Portraits of Austin Matthews. Shining Stars Red of Connor McDavid. We got a UD Canvas of Zach Werenski for the Blue Jackets. Maybe Centennial standouts of Alex Ovechkin. Shining Stars of Tyler Seguin for the Stars. And a Centennial standouts of Jonathan Taves. Chicago. And a Upper Deck game jersey of Cam Talbot for the Edmonton Oilers. And UD Portraits of Jane Schwartz for the St. Louis Blues. And our second Young Gun of Kailer Yamamoto, Going out to the Oilers. Kailer Yamamoto. Nice break for the Oilers, though. Got the canvas and 2 of his regular Young Guns. Got a canvas of Jake Gardner for the Maple Leafs. And a Shining Stars of James Van Riemsdyk for the good old T-Dot team. And a UD Portraits of Jeff Carter for the Kings. And a Young Guns of Victor Met for the Canadiens. Nice. And on to our final unbox here, guys. Well, I'm pretty sure every team's got something already, but let's see. Some teams are hoping to hit some extra Young Guns or something. So we got a Shining Stars of Pakarene for the Preds. UD Canvas of Sebastian Aho for the Hurricane. Young Guns for the Senators of Logan Brown. We get a UD Portraits of Matt Tkachuk for the Flames. Shining Stars of Jeff Skinner for the Hurricane. Centennial Standouts of Guy Lafleur. UD Portraits of Connor McDavid. Young Guns of Nicholas Cordalis.
That's the second one?
Yeah, for the Ducks. I think almost every Young Gun we're hitting is, or from these last 2 boxes, are doubles. Centennial Standouts of Dale Hawerchuk for the pre-96 Jets team, which relocated to Arizona. So that is for the Coyotes. And a Young Guns of Johnny Brodzinski for the LA Kings. UD Canvas of Matthew Pearl. So this one is for the new Jets, even though they got the retro or the Winter Classic alternative jerseys on. Get a Centennial Standouts of Johnny Bauer for the Leafs. Shining Stars of Mikael Granlund for Minnesota. UD Canvas Young Gun for the Hurricane of Yanni Kokkonen. And Young Guns for the Boston Bruins of Jake DeBrusk for Boston. And a exclusives of Alex Pietrangelo for the St. Louis Blues. UD Portraits of Gustav Nyquist for the Red Wings. We have a acetate for the Penguins of Scott Wilson. Acetate. Wish they put a little bit more of these acetates in. We got a Centennial Standouts of Mario Lemieux.
Isn't it 1 per box?
No, it's like 1 in every second box for the acetates. UD Portraits of Carey Price.
Beats 1 per case.
No, those are just like the base variation ones. And a Young Guns for the St. Louis Blues of Vince Dunn.
Wasn't 15, 16 1 per case?
No, only the special, like the Superstars. And the Shining Stars of Austin Matthews for the Leafs. And a UD Canvas of Brain Point for the Lightning. And a Young Guns of Marcus Sorensen going out to the Sharks. I think he's the only one that we haven't hit yet. And finishing our break with a Centennial standouts of Shea Weber going out to the Canadiens. And base. So there we have it, guys. So overall, not too shabby of a case. Got one of the super short print autographs of Bill Housley and high gloss Riley Barber tonight too. So we do have one multi-team random to do, which is the checklist. Unfortunately, we didn't get two of them. So let's see this. So we got a random between the Devils and Canucks. We got Nico Hischier and Brock Besser. So I'll bring us over to our other screen here. So we got each team in the randomizer 3 times. We're going to random list 3 times. Team on top after the 3rd time is going to receive a card. So 1, 2, 3. That one's going out to the Devils. And your random list 3 times. So congratulations, New Jersey. So that concludes our break here for tonight, guys. So we got another Series 1 tomorrow night. And first